Hi everybody, David and Toni Zarghami with Zarghami Group at Keller Williams Real Estate, here to bring you our latest real estate market update. Each quarter we create the Zarghami Report, which is a deep dive into our local real estate market statistics. This version is for the third quarter of 2019.
You know, just like the weather, real estate is very hyper-local, and there's large variations from one section of our market to the other. So in creating this report, we divided it into 6 specific segments, and you can jump right to the segment that may be most important to you.
This is the third quarter 2019 market update for the overall market. We define this market as anything with a mainland Sarasota address. We also include Siesta Key, Bird Key, Longboat Key, and all of Lakewood Ranch. The third quarter saw 2,170 closed sales. The average price was $436,000, while the median or midpoint price was $320,000. Average days on market was 96. And there is currently a 3.6 month supply of inventory available. The third quarter of 2019 saw very strong sales activity, with 2,170 closed sales, an increase of over 4% from this time last year. Now, while condo sales were down slightly, single-family home sales were up 10%. With just under 3,000 active listings on the market, this represents a 3.6 month supply of housing available, a low figure which tends to favor sellers.
This is the third quarter 2019 market update for the luxury segment. We define the luxury market as any closed sale over $750,000. The luxury market saw 212 closed sales in the third quarter. The average price was $1,446,000, with the median or midpoint price being $1,084,000. The average days on market was 162. There is currently an 8.3 month supply of luxury inventory available. Luxury sales in the third quarter were actually up 6% overall versus the same time period last year. Although condo sales were down, the increase in single-family home sales drove that number up. It also drove prices up. There is about an 8-month supply of luxury inventory in our market right now, which is the lowest we've seen in all of 2019. Although as the end of the year approaches, we normally see that number ramp up quite a bit.
This is the third quarter 2019 market update for the Keys, which goes from Longboat Key down to Siesta Key. The third quarter saw 250 closed sales. The average price was $947,000. The median or midpoint price was $607,000. Average days on market was 165, and there is currently a 6-month supply of inventory available. Real estate sales in the Keys were down 2.7% from this time last year, but the story is quite different across the property types. While condo sales decreased, we saw a big increase in single-family home sales. In fact, the median price of single-family home sales in the Keys increased a whopping 26% from this period last year. With 6 months of inventory currently available, the inventory level on the Keys is quite balanced.
This is the third quarter 2019 market update for areas west of the Trail and downtown. For west of the Trail and downtown, we saw 173 closed sales. The average price was $726,000, with the median or midpoint price being $490,000. The average days on market was 147. There is currently a 7.1 month supply of inventory available. The third quarter of 2019 actually saw a decrease of about 9% in sales from the same time period in 2018. Still, the average and median price increased. Right now, we're seeing about a 7-month supply of inventory of homes for sale west of the Trail and downtown, which translates to a market that favors buyers.
This is the third quarter 2019 market update for Central Sarasota. We define this territory as all of the area between Highway 41 and I-75. In the third quarter, there were 1,166 closed sales. The average price was $281,000. The median or midpoint price was $257,000. Average days on market was 76. And there is currently a 2.6 month supply of inventory available. Low inventory continues to be a challenge in Central Sarasota. Compared to this time last year, there are currently 11% fewer properties on the market. At the current absorption rate, there is just 2.6 months of inventory available, creating a strong seller's market where buyer options are limited. While sales were up 2.4%, the lack of buyer options is preventing more sales that likely would have occurred.
This is the third quarter 2019 market update for areas east of I-75, including Lakewood Ranch. For the area east of 75, we saw 581 closed sales. The average price was $442,000, with the median or midpoint price being $380,000. The average days on market was 92 days. There is currently a 3.3 month supply of active inventory available. Sales in the third quarter were up big, driven primarily by a 21% increase in the sale of single-family homes. Although the average price remained fairly consistent year over year, we saw that homes were selling much quicker, about 10% faster in fact, meaning that inventory is at the lowest that it's been all year. We have a 3.3 month supply of inventory, which translates into a seller's market.
If you want a closer look at these numbers, check out the full Zarghami report at zarghamireport.com.
And if you're interested in what these numbers mean for your specific situation, feel free to find us directly at zarghamigroup.com or give us a call.